Hey, what's up, people? This is for Skyrim, and basically, I wanted to do a video on the art of Skyrim video. I wanted to just analyze this video because it was a lot of interesting things that I saw when I first saw the video, and some people didn't mention or make a video on it. But what I will say is I think Pearson made a video on it, analyzing himself, but this is going to be my version of it, because for one, I'm trying to get some content on my channel, and for two, I just thought you guys might have missed some things in the thing. Alright, so I'm going to kick it off. Let's go.
The visual direction for this game is very different. With each game, we try to really reinvent the series and really take it a huge step further. And
alright, let me go back a little bit. Alright, the first thing I wanted to talk about, this right here, Decapitations. By them having that picture, is showing me that that I think, what I really think is that there's going to be decapitations in the game. And the way I look at it is, if there is an animation for it, then we're already halfway there as far as the modders. Because let's say decapitation is not in the game, but they have they have that one animation for the executioner right here. So when they have the animation for him, modders can just convert it to the actual gameplay. So you can actually decapitate just the same way he does it. So that's one thing I wanted to point out. But you don't really see too much right here. You see some very nice places. The sky's looking nice right there. Some nice structures with the houses and stuff like that. And you see what I think is a Spriggan, the woman in Oblivion that used to spawn, summon animals to fight for her, and she'll fight herself. I think that's what that is. You see a mage with a staff. This guy right here, he has a bow with fire on it, indicating that you might be able to set your bows on fire and watch somebody burn to death. So that's cool. To be honest with you, I don't know why you want to do that when you have so much options of fire. But I guess if you're playing just an archer character, that would be, you couldn't use any magic, and you might not want to use your dragon shouts for fire. So let me go ahead.
We try to really reinvent the series and really take it a huge step further in just the visuals, graphics, everything about the game. And a lot of that is a direct reaction to the previous game. So Oblivion was...
Oh, another thing I wanted to mention was this guy, for some reason, to me, it may just be an elf because of the ears and stuff like that, but for some reason to me, I don't know, man, I just had this feeling that this guy that used to be a werewolf, and they cut his head off, or a vampire, and they cut his head off because he was one, because his face looks so pale and his eyes, and it looks crazy, along with this one too. But I just wanted to point that out.
It's more kind of standard European fantasy, and with Skyrim we wanted to do...
Alright, we got a lot of stuff right here. First thing I want to jump on, this looks like a lion. You see the mane right here, you see the mane right there, the tail looks big, it has a lion structure, so it looks like a pure lion. But I'm just thinking that this is a saber-tooth tiger, and this is how they're gonna look. But this looks like a saber-tooth tiger also. So this might be just a plain old lion in the game, and then they'll have a saber-tooth tiger separately as a whole different creature and enemy. Then you have this right here. I think this could be a ghost, but the way she looks, I don't know, for me she looks like a vampire to me, for some reason. I don't know if I just really want vampires in the game, or that might be it. And you got some basic costumes, people right here, some elven armor up here. You got this I think that's an axe or some type of weapon. What else do we have over here? You have the infamous troll picture, and nothing else special, but I really wanted to point those two out to you guys, just in case you guys didn't catch that.
Something, that kind of same feel wouldn't fit for this game. We want to do something that you were living in Skyrim. It is different. It is the home of the Nords, so everything is based off that. With Skyrim.
All right, right here, I don't know what this is, who this guy is, but he looks kind of evil, and he has some type of crazy face structure over there. I don't even know, that might be a statue right there. But I just wanted to point that out. This right here is some orc armor, as you can see right here. It's pretty cool. I like it. I like the way it is. I like how it has the ponytail going all the way down. It's not like just a little ponytail right here, looking silly. But this is, and I like the way he just looked dark, like you can't really see his face. And this is partly his teeth right here, and his face structure, and his nose. But yeah, he looks like a beast, man. And I really think they're going to translate that to the game, because sometimes you'll look at artwork and it doesn't really translate to the game. It'll look cool in the concept art, but it won't look cool in the game because the graphics or whatever looks bad. But these are the 9 holds. I think it's just 9. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. I think that's 6. Yeah, that's separate. 7, 8. Alright, that's 8 then. So I guess it's 8 holds in Skyrim. And I just wanted to point that out. Actually, I didn't even notice that until Pearson pointed that out, just in case you guys didn't see his video. But what I will do, I'll put a link in the description to his video so you can see his side point of view.
We've come up with something we sort of internally call epic reality, and what that means to us is it's dramatic views wherever you go. With every landscape region in the game, we try to to make it look amazing and unique. But definitely the landscape overall is something that we're pushing to get you that sense of epic reality.
All right, this right here is pretty cool because you see right here it says Ripton Fishery. So they're actually going to have, you see the fish right here on the thing, the racks. They have some nice artwork. The statue, a shrine inside of town. You see some guys. They actually look like dwarves because their legs look pretty short and they have the beards and the hats. But that just may be me. But yeah, they're actually taking all of the fish and putting them in and cooking them. So I think that's cool. Like they're actually going to have like full-fledged out economy, and I actually think it's really good. It's a really good thing for this game.
Reality where you really are amazed at this world you're walking through. Character design in this game has been one of our biggest features we wanted to improve. We really tried to take that in a whole new direction and put a lot more of our effort into the look and feel of the characters. Each race is much more unique than they have been in the past.
I mean, you had some elven armor right there, but I'm not really going to, talk too much about it because I know a lot of people probably seen that so far. I will say I do like the way they have that bird. It's basically a bird in the helmet. And I really like that. I think they should do it more. And I know you guys know this probably by now, the middle finger. He's sticking up the middle finger.
We want you to look at the races and clearly say, oh, I know, that's a Redguard, that's an Imperial, that's a Nord, that's a Breton. You can tell the differences between all the races. All the races are back. They've been greatly improved, and there's a lot more customization than we've had in any previous game for you setting up your character or all the NPCs you meet. There's new systems for allowing
some really nice armor right here. I think this is the female version of the elven armor, but it looks good. It's a lot of detail in it. But like I say, I really hope it does translate to the game, and it looks good also in the game. Because this looks cool, but I don't know if it's going to be like that.
Decals and scars, face painting, and just a lot higher resolution assets for.
Alright, I just wanted to say that this guy right here, of course he's a prisoner, but that makes me think, okay, they're going to have prisoners, but it goes back to what I was saying about the animation. If you see the animation of prisoners, being held like this with bonds and stuff like that, that makes me think about mods. What can you do with mods with this animation? You probably can have like a whole fleet of prisoners following you, and maybe even a side quest saying that you're transporting prisoners from one town to another town, and on the way you gotta protect them or make sure they don't die. But I know that we can do something with that as far as modding. Sorry for you guys that don't have a PC.
Generating all the characters in the game. We really look to improve the creatures in this game. The main difference, I think, is we really tried to root them into this world. You should be able to look at a creature and know, it lives there, and it.
I mean, for some reason, I like this picture a lot because basically, he's eating. It looks to me he's eating a fish, okay, and he has the eating animation. You didn't really have that in the old games. You didn't just walk into a cave or a dungeon and just like soon when you walk in, you go a little deeper and deeper, and then you'll just hear like crackling in the background. You hear bone crunching, like something eating, like a monster eating, and you'll hear it growling and stuff like that. And then you'll sneak up on them, and then all of a sudden you see this. You see him eating. You see all the swords from the fallen soldiers, and this beast right here has been killing everything in this path, and it's just going to kill you as soon as you approach it. So I like that because it's a sense of the creatures actually having personality and being alive. Very organic, and not just I see you, I run at you, and that's it. He has a reason for being there.
Makes sense to be in this location, and it stands out from the other creatures.
Now I will say, I don't know, I love this animation. This animation right here is very good. The troll is jumping at him, but on a recent I would say QuakeCon, that's what it was, QuakeCon video, on that video he wasn't doing this. He wasn't jumping at Dovahkiin, the troll. So what I'm thinking is he really, or is this a different kind of troll, or are they going to have this animation? We just didn't see it in that short 10 seconds that we saw. But I would like to see this animation of things actually jumping at you, because that'd be very exciting. Trying to fight something with multiple ways of trying to attack you.
Creatures and its behavior and why it's there. We like to balance things out so you have creatures that can go all over the different areas of the world. Some fit in dungeons, some fit in exteriors, but ultimately it's the world that sort of ends up defining who lives in it.
Of course, a lot of guys probably seen this Argonian over here. He has regular legs. He has a tail. He looks like one of those awkward. Let me go back a little bit so you can see him a little bit. One of those from the movies with the people that live. I mean, that swim underwater and stuff like that. Sorry about that. It's raining over here outside. I got a little lightning, and the lights actually cut off. But let's go.
Well, most of the ideas for the game honestly start taking root here in this room.
All right, let's see what we could pick in this picture. This right here, this is the forest troll. So that picture that we saw, this is the frost troll. That picture that we just saw looks more like this one than that one. And the forest troll, I will say that he looks like a beast, like really good. They did a really good job on it. So I hope he looks like that in the game, because to be honest with you, the trolls to me are the ice troll is a Yeti, and this troll, the forest troll, can be Bigfoot. But the Elder Scrolls version of Bigfoot. So I love how they put the twist on the fantasy stuff, and then you see different concept on spiders. How the structure is of the spider and how it came to be. So I thought that was cool.